I saw the news on TV. What do we do?
We're gonna have to fight.
But can we win?
There's no way to know what a battle's outcome will be until it's fought.
Huh? Hey, old man.
Sorry, Mayor Tor. Will you please excuse us?
Right.
General Are, wait!
Move away! That woman's a Forceland Army general!
Not anymore! Rosetta's no longer our enemy! Right?
I'm not sure. But at the moment, I don't have a gun to point at you, nor would I if I did. Let me assure you, for the time being, my priority is stopping my father.
Do you really expect me to trust an enemy general?
Hey, easy now. There's no way that your wound could have healed yet.
And who do you think wounded me? Her brigade.
I know how you feel, but she's not lying. The prince would know.
Yeah, far as I can tell, she doesn't have any bad intentions.
If you say so.
Now, shall we talk about the doomsday weapon flying towards us as we speak?
Where are you going?
I don't want to invite undue suspicion by making you worry I'm spying on your war council.
First, I'd like to hear everyone's thoughts.
So this is a town in wartime. Children and even adults thrown into panic. I only used to look at this place in terms of terrain and lines of sight, as just another battlefield. But now... So this is a...
If we draw out the battle with that flying fortress long enough, their Aquanium energy will have to run out at some point, right?
That's true. But how are we supposed to survive long enough for that to happen?
Well,
Realize you hadn't really thought this through, huh?
I was just taking my time thinking of the best strategy.
No. Our only option is to attack so swiftly that the enemy isn't given any time to think.
Do you think Brad would be willing to talk if we could get Rosetta to contact him? If he'd agree to a meeting, I'd speak with him in person, even if I had to go alone and unarmed.
If Brad were a man of reason, he would have listened to King Jam.
That's a fair point. Maybe fighting is the only way. I just hope we can settle this without getting civilians of either country involved.
If we draw out their...
That's true.
Well,
Realize you
I was just...
No. That the enemy...
What's that thing capable of?
Its main cannon is unimaginably powerful. They could easily destroy the whole world if they wanted to.
To make things worse, it's too high up for our tanks to hit. And even if they could, it's so massive that they wouldn't leave a dent. The only options I can think of are to take control of the command center, or somehow immobilize it.
Then how about we bust in there and kick their butts right now?
We'd need an airplane to get up there.
If only the Royal Army hadn't, lost its cargo airship.
And whose fault is that? In any case, a plane as slow as the cargo airship would end up riddled with holes before it got anywhere near Garum.
Right. We need an airplane fast enough to dodge anti-air missiles. Come to think of it, how exactly did the Forest Land Army transport that Aquanium from the Endmill base?
What do you mean?
We used a radar device attuned to Aquanium to detect some at one of their bases. And as we were watching, it then zoomed to a distant location at an incredible speed. It might have been carried by an airplane.
It had to be! It was moving in a straight line on the radar!
Yes. Any form of ground transport would have been affected by the terrain. Only an airplane could pull that off.
But where did it land? We didn't see it there at the Masala dig site.
Rosetta would know. Let me ask her!
Why, don't you look chipper? Have you come up with a plan?
That depends on your next answer.
Are you saying you want my help?
I won't ask you to fight. I just want to know where the Forest Land Army's airplane is.
The airplane? Oh, I see. You know that's insane, right? You'll just be throwing your life away.
It's the only way to stop your father.
It's at Vendor Base.
Thank you, Rosetta. I'll do whatever it takes to stop Bread.
I want to fly the airplane once we get it!
Hey, no fair, Prince. I want to fly it.
Now that you mention it, I've never gotten to pilot an airplane before.
Ha! Even the old man wants to give it a spin!
Are you going to?
No, I'll do what I can to distract them from the ground with my tank unit.
In that case, mind lending me a tank? Can't have too many decoys, right?
Our tanks aren't easy to handle, you know.
I'm used to not having things easy. I'll figure it out.
Hey, think there's
Thank you!
Whoop!
Visibility's poor. If you wander around without a plan here, you're just asking to get lost.
If you think you've gotten turned around, might be a good idea to keep referring to the map to check which way to go.
Yeah, have to know where you are to get where you're going.
But getting lost would be more of a fun adventure.
You can find all sorts of things on the side roads here.
If no one ever comes by, he never gets picked up after all.
Here we go. Wait, how did all this stuff get there in the first place then?
Fell from the sky, maybe?
Thick vegetation makes for easy ambushes.
That's certainly something to keep in mind when in the jungle.
Make it sound like there's an enemy up every tree and in every bush.
In SandLand, I thought there was one behind every rock or dune.
Arslan soldiers are pretty tough. I bet they train on the assumption that war could break out at any moment. That mindset alone might explain the difference in strength between them and the Royal Army.
You can find all sorts of things on the side roads here.
If no one ever comes by, it never gets picked up after all.
Wait, how did all this stuff get there in the first place then?
Fell from the sky, maybe?
Does everybody in Forestland have bots or something?
I seriously doubt that. Bots are expensive to buy and maintain.
Yeah. Normal people couldn't hope to afford them. Only the army and the rich.
Forestland Army's no joke, down to the lowest grunt.
Their soldiers must undergo extensive training. Though I'd argue that for the most part, the Royal Army is just too complacent. You don't have to engage every last enemy. Picking your battles to save energy when you can makes a huge difference.
Fair enough. Don't want to be tired out for the fights we can't avoid if we want to stand a chance.
Well, what's our plan? If you need hairspray, I'm armed to the teeth with it.
Don't think creating a diversion will help us this time.
So we smash our way through head on?
Isn't that a bit reckless, even for us?
Go ahead and sneak in if you're chicken.
I will.
Us guys are going through the front, right? What the heck? You all stink! Uh-oh. Too scared to face me, huh? An insect man? Like one measly insect man's gonna stop me. Maybe Anne had the right idea. Well, are you ready? Yeah. Take that! Yeah. Take that! I'm going in. Oops, they saw me. Gotta be more careful. I probably shouldn't go too crazy inside the base. Oops, they saw me. Gotta be more careful. I probably shouldn't go too crazy inside the base. Oops, they saw me. Gotta be more careful.
The enemy! Get them!
Oops, they saw me. Gotta be more careful. Whoop! Well, so it goes. Here we go.